Okay guys, so this is the front view of this car, the Hyundai Tucson. Just look at that, so beautiful it looks with this parametric grille and the DRLs and then indicator all embedded in this, and it's so beautiful it looks. And of course there's a 360 camera, and then of course there's a radar there, part of the ADAS setup. Then of course this is the headlamp, LED, all of them are LED setup. Of course there's no fog lamps, right? And this I like, I mean really beautiful pattern here, you can see here. It's so beautiful it is. So the design element is amazing, spot on. Parametric grille, and of course the stance is a typical SUV, and the color of course is obviously a very favorite color of mine as well. So you have a good ground clearance of about 197 mm it is, and that's a lot of ground clearance. And this, as I said, it's an 18 inches wheel and diamond cut alloy, right? And you get both front and the back, disc brakes, right? The disc brakes. So, and then the most important is this side. Look at the cuts and creases all over the place. So sexy it looks, really looks beautiful, right? So just look at the cuts, beautiful it is.
This is the
just look at this. Just look at this.
This is one of the biggest selling points.
Yeah, exactly. Just look at this part. Oh, beautiful it looks. So much of cuts and creases. It looks so mature it is, really. And then of course you have the side stand is so beautiful especially, and then comes the next most attraction, which is the back space, the backlight. It has that fang kind of this thing, you see this design here. It looks like those, the real fangs of a snake. So beautiful it looks. Can you switch on the lights?
Yeah, I'll just switch on the engine.
There's a huge amount of ground clearance, so that's great. And where's the exhaust? It's right underneath here. Yeah, there it is. And wow, look at the lighting. Superb. It's a connected tail light. But then this design is definitely so attractive it is, It's all that fang of a snake, So it's like a nice sharp teeth kind of design. So beautiful, so unique. And yeah, lovely. Nice. Just look at that design. It's very favorite design of mine. I really like this. And then it's totally connected tail light, right? So beautiful it looks. So, and then let's open the boot. It's automatically, if you come and stand here, it openly opens, right?
I need to have the keys in my pocket.
Yes.
I enabled it right now, but you can switch it on.
Yes.
So but right now I'm just opening,
antenna. Yeah, so it's electrically operated tailgate. About 540 liters of boot space, and that's what it is.
Humongous. Lot of other things.
Yeah, humongous space what you have here. And this is the beauty of the seat. This is almost length is almost like 4730 mm, which is like XUV kind of thing. It's not a 7-seater, it's a 5-seater, right? So it gives you ample room in the front, the middle row, the back row, as well as the boot space, right? So, and then it's a 60-40 split. And this is the parcel tray thing. So you just pull it up, and then this side as well. So then it just locks. Then let's see what all comes in the boot. So let me remove this. I just leave it out. It goes back. Then you have a 12-volt charger here. Then there's a boot lamp, and here again you also. What is this one here? This is of course you have the speakers. There are 8 speakers, Bose system. So which is again premium, right? And then of course you can see that this is the tailgate operator, and then you have. The spare wheel, of course, now we already heard that there's one size less because of the diesel. Petrol gets a full-size version.
Yeah, and that is why it is not alloy also. Like
exactly. So that's good. But what is this for? This is for your seat tumbling. Okay. So it's pretty simple and straightforward. Just pull it out, pull the lever, and then your seat tumbles 60-40. And look at the premiumness of this cabin. It's just too good. Actually, it's worth the price what we pay. And this is a completely knockdown kit, so obviously right from it's an imported kit, right?
Yeah.
And assembled in
somewhere in exactly,
right. And then when you pull this again, this tumbles. Does it tumble fully? Flat?
I'm not very sure.
Let's try it out.
Yeah.
Let's try it out. The fuel tank is 54 liters. I understand.
Yeah.
So it tumbles down completely.
And that's the thing, if you do it full, as you can see the entire space, you pretty much can have if just two of you are driving, you can go for with camping.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah. The styling of Hyundai is always spot on, right from beginning, right from even Santro to any car. They have such beautiful design language, which is very good. So okay, so let's close this.
Yeah.
Close this one, and then it closes automatically.
So maybe I can.
Yeah, so that's there. So one more look from the side again. The way it looks so beautiful and very nice cuts and creases, and 18 inches wheel as I talked about. And then of course you can see that the engine, it's a diesel engine, hardly any sound it's there, right? So it's very refined engine as such, and complete LED setup. And we also have somewhere written DRL. Yeah, there it is. Can you see?
Yeah.
It says DRL. So it's all a lot of attention to detail as such. So then you have the 360-degree cameras. Right, so let's get into the back space and see how much space is there for the. Wow, look at the cabin. Lots of lot of bottle holder, 1 liter bottle you can definitely keep. This is the Bose speakers, 8 speakers you get, right? Premium sound.
Yeah.
Right, and space wise, I think it's very comfortable to sit. Oh yeah.
So the thing is that, like, you know, you can utilize the Bose feature. You know, here.
Oh yeah, that's the Bose feature. That's, you can push the seat at the front, right?
Yeah.
This one is reclined. You can just see it's moving in front. So I just sit on the back and then you can adjust. This is the Bose feature. You can also recline. So that's great.
Yeah. But this is for you from here. So I would suggest that you know, you can just come here and sit and see, like, you know, what you feel.
Yeah. So that's, so for example, now I can move the seat front and back, right?
Yeah.
That's the Bose mode. So you can accordingly adjust. And
also
there's a recline of the back seat where which I'm sitting.
Yeah.
Of course, you have the pockets for whatever. Then you have rear AC vent. The charging points are 2 USBs. There's no C port here.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's the one downside, like, you know.
Downside.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now this particular seat has got a recline function as well, which is very good. In fact, especially for the long journeys, obviously, you know, you would like to probably relax with, you know, you can see the way it goes back. Really, a lot of recline angle. So it's excellent. So based on your comfort, you can actually adjust your recline angle and then enjoy your long journeys. So this is really good. Then also it comes with the armrest, which is what it's already pulled down, and it's got a cup holder. So you can see here. So there's an armrest which you can again pull it back. Bit on the harder side, right? For the third passenger, in case somebody wants to sit here. Of course, the roof, I mean, the bottom is flat, so you don't have an issue. But then I think the back support is a little on the harder side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because of the cup holder.
And you both the seat has to be on the same level, like, you know.
Same level, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That is understood, yeah. So that's nice, and all of them get the headrest, adjustable headrest, which is also good, right? So this is nice, nice recline. I like this one. It's a lot, as it is because of the 5-seater. It has got loads of space in the front, and now with this recline function, it really opens up a lot more space. So this is really good. Then you have a good boot space, so which means you can really have a comfortable trip with a lot of luggages. And if you want to shift your home, etc., you can put the seats down, and then the entire house can be shifted. Literally great, actually. So the sunroof is a panoramic sunroof. Really, a lot of light inside the cabin. Right, so you can see it's a panoramic sunroof, and it's voice assisted, actually, right?
Yeah.
Right, so that's good. And this comes with the Blue Link connected technology, isn't it? So now what we'll do is we'll look at the front, the cabin, in terms of what all features. First thing what strikes you is the huge 10.25 infotainment system, and there is a 10.25 instrument cluster as well. Just look at the clarity of the reverse camera. It's amazing, actually. I agree with you.
Yeah, this is
too clear. It is too clear. Adaptive guidance system is there, right? So it's perfect. Okay. So, and it's all touch controls, completely.
Yeah, this one is touch control.
So you would have seen my review.
And that is a one downside typically what people talked about here. Is just since everything is touch, especially the AC and the volume I can adjust from here.
Yeah.
But the AC typically, like, you know, that is the one fixes they have done in the new launch.
Correct.
Now they have given the, like, the physical button.
You would have seen me in my reviews as well. I'm a fan where it is required. I need some knobs. The driver is comfortable. It doesn't take his eyes off.
But it is a matter of, I'll tell you also, like, you know, it's a matter of, like, you know, getting familiar with this. The moment you're familiar, and the moment you know where is this position, it's not a showstopper.
So as you see here, this cabin, as we already talked about, is so premium, really rich feeling what you get here. And this is the same color what you get in all the models, or is it that this top?
No, in India, this is exactly the same color.
Okay,
like, you know.
So it's nice beige color.
Yeah.
And this is the diffuser function. What you saw, you know, a lot of holes all over the place, right?
And actually, as you can see, like, you know, you can
have this function.
So this is a diffuse function. So if I switch it off, then the air, as you can see, like, the air is hitting you.
Okay.
But the moment I switch it on, like, you know, then it's like, you know, this is
So this is much more pleasant, right?
Yeah.
Feeling. Okay, so that's a nice feature what you have. Okay, so this is 10.25 plus the instrument cluster is also 10.25, and I'm very familiar with even Alcazar also had something similar.
Yeah, and it has this drive mode, for example.
Okay, so drive
let
modes.
me show you.
Okay.
So this is the like the normal mode. Now I'm changing it, like there's a sport,
sports,
there's a smart, there's a eco, and again back to normal.
Yeah, come again. One more. There's this new mode called smart mode.
Yeah.
Right? Now that
I'm not very sure what is
something
that.
similar to auto.
Probably,
so what happens is based on like what you said, not depending upon how you're driving, automatically senses.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's a new mode. So you have smart,
eco, and normal. Okay. And in city is just normal is you can do also eco. Okay. And if you really want to have fun, then the sport mode.
Okay.
And great. Then you have this. This is the the drive mode. Then you have the terrain mode. In the terrain mode, not sure in Bangalore to what extent is helpful, but you have this in the terrain mode, snow, mud and sand.
Okay. So suppose let's say you go some off-roading, etc.
Exactly. Snow is definitely not applicable here.
Some hills and etc. You can use snow as such, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So and then of course it has a lane watch camera. So when you put the indicator on, you will get the lane being displayed, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's something very similar. I like this knob design. Just look at this. I mean, the attention to details are very clear. Just look at this knob. The design of that.
Yeah.
The knob. It's so beautifully done. It's not just one plain handle which has been given, right? So it comes with 6 airbags. And then of course steering controls are, you have the typical the audio controls and
audio controls and all cruise control and this is typically
no paddle shift.
No, that is another thing, paddle shift not there. Okay. But again, do you really need that or not?
Exactly.
And this is typically what I do is that this is the overall vehicle setting system from a driver assistance standpoint. So typically what I do inside the city, there is a forward safety. Okay. So you click it, and this is the active assistance is on, so it will brake, but I just put it in warning mode, meaning it is just going to give me the warning. Okay. And
off as well.
Yeah, and this is the Android Auto. Another anybody who is buying the first the default version, what you get it you generally don't get the full screen, but you need to wait for the update. The update will happen, and then you get the entire full screen. Okay. And it's very big, as you can see.
Big, so then it's wired, you said. Then you have an USB port down, and then you have a 12-volt charger, and then you have there's no C port here as well. It's normal USB.
Normal USB.
And then there's a wireless charger.
Yeah, you have a wireless charger here, and then the various assistants. This is the the ventilated seat.
So you have hill ascent and descent as well. Then you have 360 camera, auto hold. Okay, great. All these things. This is your
this is your ventilated seats, hot
controls,
both hot and cold. And this is the button you have to press to open the store box. Okay. So this is the button, and then currently
so then you open this one.
Yeah.
So this is it cooled?
No, that is another thing, from a the downside.
It's good, big space.
It's a big space, but it's not.
Okay, and this is 360-degree camera. Okay, all this is correct. There's a lot of space here. What about the gloves box?
Yeah, as you can see, it's just a normal glove box.
Normal glove box. Yeah. Okay, so I guess few misses which I can see probably they should
few misses
for the price point. I guess Hyundai can definitely afford to give a cool glove box, right? But it's big. I mean, it's nice and big. It's just definitely okay. So USB is fine. So then you have the auto AC and all the stuff, which is normal, right? And diffuse we talked about. Then we had that quiet mode, right? What we talked about. That is where you can switch off your audio systems. And so this comes with an 8-speaker Bose system, premium system. So let's check out the music system. Super. Just too good. Imagine you switch on this and drive on highway with such kind of music system.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. The only thing is that any speaker for that matter needs some time to season.
Yes.
And the default equalizer not necessarily help you. So in TMPHP also you get to know what is really the optimum one. So that helps.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah. So there's 6 airbags, and then this is of course your controls.
Yeah. So the thing is that this is now fully open, but let's say let me close this. So it's getting closed. Okay. Now let me open completely,
So it goes all the way back.
Yeah, but this is the only the amount of space what you get. It doesn't not necessarily open the entire thing. I asked them. I think they have given the reason the safety or whatever.
Okay. And this SOS is the blue link all connected.
Exactly, blue link and the towing feature and everything.
Everything is connected. Okay, and then this is a what you have. Okay, so this is great, and you have the air purifier. think it's
No, it's I need to figure it out again. So
okay. So this is fine, and then you have the park, reverse, neutral, and then drive mode, right?
Yes.
And then the manual override is also there.
yes, I mean I can just like
Yeah, you can
like
just see that. Yeah,
this-
exactly.
yeah.
So that is done. So you have not done a hill drive as of right now.
No, not yet,
That's
not yet. So many things are pending.
And this is an adjustable seat belt. So
Yes.
that's another nice
Yes.
one, right?
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
adjustable seat belt. So this is the height adjustment, front, back, some 10-way adjustments are there, power adjustment. So that's very useful as such. I think even the passenger, front passenger also has the same facility, right? So that's one thing which is there. Another good thing is the dead pedals which has been given. So that's another nice thing to have, a dead pedal which is given, right? And of course these are all the traction control and then the light, headlight level control and so on. Okay, so I'm going to drive the Tucson today, and this is really very premium looking car. First of all, it's very comfortable sitting, that is first thing, and then all around visibility including the back is very clear. That's another good thing about this particular car. You sit high, and then of course there are some controls here, right, in terms of the seat memory functions, so that you can adjust your the according to your profile, right? Yeah, so that's very nice here. And a lot of controls for the windows, which is typical and premium looking buttons, so that's nice. So I think a lot of premium has gone into this. Okay, so let's take a short drive. So I'm driving a diesel turbo, and wow, so it drives very well. Oh wow, what a pickup. You can clearly see the turbo effect, and it's all round of visibility is great.
Like, as you can see that the lane thing, whenever it's green, meaning it's a detected the lane.
Yes.
Because right now you are right now in the middle. If you just go on the left, like it will start detecting.
Yeah. So it is very good. As I said, the suspension is on the softer side, but that's good for the city. And as you go on the highway on high speeds, a little bit of stiffness comes in automatically. And yeah, so the lane watch is active.
Onto Ambalapura, Sarjapur Road, Sarjapur, Marathali Road.
This outside noise is totally cut off. I mean, that's the best part of it. And then, as I said, it's a diesel vehicle I'm driving, but I feel as if I'm driving a petrol vehicle. It's as refined as that, and that's a typical Hyundai behavior. In fact, we have seen it in Creta as well as in Alcazar. So now there's no exception here. Hyundai is a master in this one. It's very, very beautiful. So Samit, I think you have a great car on hand, and I'm sure you'll have a fantastic driving experience driving all over the place, and I'm sure you'll be itching to test your four-wheel drive as well. So I hope you do that, and then probably share your experience. This is great. It drives well, and I don't feel that I'm driving such a big vehicle, right?
Exactly.
So that's another best part of this vehicle.
The biggest another part of this vehicle is that it always invites you. For me, it's every Saturday or Sunday morning, it's inviting
so when
me.
I go over the hump, I can see that it is slightly on softer side, but that's good for the city. As I said, it drives very well. In fact, I like this. It's so premium. I mean, best part is the first thing it hits you is the premiumness, right? Premiumness. It's a leatherette seat what we have, and let's do a parking here. Enough. See, Samit, I think if I have to summarize, of course, this is a fantastic car, premium and powerful. And I think if you ask me what is whether to drive a petrol vehicle or diesel vehicle, I think the choice what you made is the right one because of the power and turbo, especially turbo. And then in terms of features, it's loaded as such. Of course, there are a few misses what we talked about, but there are small things probably Hyundai will take note of it and then put in the next version, right? And I'm sure this is a winner on hand from Hyundai perspective, right? It's a global model, successful model as such. And then of course, in terms of mileage and other things, you should not have an issue. And what about servicing and all cost? You've not done any servicing?
So not yet, but that is another good thing about this vehicle, because I've taken the 2 years extra, and I would always recommend extended warranty. It's always helpful. And the second thing is that till the 3 years, unless until you go for a full synthetic engine oil and all out, you don't have to really spend anything. It's all covered.
Oh, everything's covered.
Everything
completely.
Completely.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, that's why. So which means your ownership cost is going to be very reasonable as such. That's what it is.
Except the fact that the parts and things, which typically starts from your 5th year onwards or 4th year onwards.
Exactly.
So we'll see,
and then I think you have a fantastic 5-star car, definitely, because it's not tested in India. It is a Euro NCAP 5-star, Australian NCAP 5-star car. So it's a great car what you have, and I wish you all happy driving, many more miles of happy driving, and also do some off-roading, and then let us know the feedback. Thank you so much. This is a great car and definitely worth buying if you are looking for a premium SUV, not very big, but drivable in the city as well as outside. This is a great car to drive. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so Samit, one thing which I want to check out is after you purchase this car, any aftermarket additions which you did?
Nothing, and that's the one thing is very confusing for everyone, every buyer I've seen, I've also asked. But generally, finally the pragmatic advice I got, given Bangalore traffic and everything, essentially you're going to get some scratches or dents sometime. Even if you do like coating, TTF, whatever, you have to again go and change the entire panel. Okay. Rather than that, keep some basic care. For example, I can show you for the windshield. Keep this.
I see.
So rather than a water, you just take 100 ml.
Okay.
And generally, it helps. As you know that.
Okay, so just mix it in the pot and the.
You can, you can mix in the bottle as well as you can put it there. Mix. That's the one thing.
Okay.
And the second thing, generally, based on my research, what I've done, and this is you have to apply. So give the car to someone and do a nice cleaning, and then after that,
waxing
on your own,
wax.
You just do it, and just to get the glossy.
Glossy.
And once in a year, maybe you just give it to a car care center for to retain that the actual polish, to remove the swill mark.
So basically, you're saying you didn't do any coating like PPF?
No, I didn't do even ceramic coating. I have not even applied any kind of sun film yet. Because I feel whatever the car is, it's kind of adequate.
It's adequate.
You have a powerful AC, and that can really take care. We'll see, because honestly speaking, I feel that's a ecosystem got created, and I got a push from many folks, including the showroom.
Saying undercoating required.
Undercoating another thing. Then when I ask the technical guys, they're like, you don't need undercoating, because you are not a humid region.
Correct.
So those are the things probably one should do a research. You can always spend, but I feel some of this spending are probably unnecessary.
Not unnecessary, and it is to cost also. For example, PPF now is very costly.
That you maintain your own kit.
Yes.
And take the vehicle to a a joint nearby you, do a washing, and then you apply the polishing on your own.
Okay.
And maybe you also can have your own car shampoo and give them, so you can maintain that.
Maintain that. Okay, great. Thank you.
So
thanks. Makes sense. Really.